Julius Caesar is a natural-born leader, viewing loyalty as the most valuable resource and triumphs in the act of war. During his time in the army, Caesar rose through the ranks as he showed signs that he was a valiant leader. His services taught him the value of hard work and respect alongside his fellow soldiers. However, circumstances changed when he caught wind of Sulla's death in 78 BC, prompting his return to Rome, where he spent more time in politics but came back with a lion-hearted attitude, getting elected into various powerful positions through his political career. In 75 BC, Caesar would be traveling along the Mediterranean Sea to study roads. During that exposition, his ship would be raided by Sicilian pirates who've overridden the vessel and took Caesar for ransom. Despite being held hostage and his life on the line, Caesar remained fearless as he laughed at the pirates' regrettable actions and pitiful ransom, even requesting for them to increase the price. Once he was free of captivity, he stood by his vows and organized a naval army to track down those pirates, eventually imprisoning and executing them through crucifixion, giving Caesar a taste for what's to come. Working in politics would come to a halt in 61 BC, as Caesar would be caught in heavy debt over his head. However, Caesar would come across Rome's bounty of military campaigns throughout Gaul for major compensation. He would be taken back to his time in the army, where he could use his tactical strategies and fearsome leadership to take over these imposing countries, fostering an army and embarking on his conquest. What set Caesar apart from other Roman generals was his relationship with his soldiers, prioritizing the loyalty of a soldier and recognizing their tremendous efforts by rewarding them generously. Along his 8-year military campaign, he would conquer various territories across Western Europe and expand his forces into legions. Despite many successful military campaigns throughout Gaul, Caesar would be challenged by the Roman Senate as Pompey of the First Triumvirate had gone behind his back. Pompey commanded Caesar to lay down his weapons, disband his army, and return to Rome as a citizen. However, Caesar had his principles, and in 49 BC crossed the Rubicon, signaling his army's willingness to fall in line, sparking various conflicts within Rome as civil wars divided the nation. Although Pompey was backed by the Roman military and had the capital for resources, Caesar's army remained determined to fight until the bitter end, leading into the Battle of Pharsalus in 48 BC, where despite the odds, the Senate's pressure pushed Pompey to mismanage many resources until his army became overwhelmed and fled, ultimately ending Pompey's reign over Rome and Caesar's army to remain into the Republic. Now as dictator perpetual, Julius Caesar aims to show his appreciation for his prestigious army through reformations that provide quality of life improvements. This includes plans of redistributing property back to citizens, prioritizing veterans of his military campaigns, improving the training regimen for skilled and upcoming Roman soldiers, and generally increasing the value of Rome's military by incentivizing monetary rewards for patrolling their newly acquired territories. Julius Caesar does not want to create a royal army, rather a loyal army, valuing those who put themselves in dangers as more than heroes. They are true Romans. Veni, vidi, vici. Hail Caesar!